On the night of September 10th, 2023, the ancient coastal city of Derna, Libya, vanished beneath walls of water. It wasn't just a flood, it was a betrayal of nature, of infrastructure, of warnings never heeded. Over 11,000 lives lost, over 10,000 people never found, and one storm that rewrote a nation's sorrow. This is the story of Storm Daniel, and the day silence drowned a city. It started with a whisper in the Ionian Sea, a nameless weather pattern swirling above warm waters, gaining speed, gaining strength. By September 4th, it was no longer a whisper. It was Storm Daniel, a deadly Mediterranean cyclone born from the rage of warming oceans.
This wasn't a regular storm. It behaved like a hybrid, part hurricane, part monsoon, with traits we rarely see in the Mediterranean.
Storm Daniel struck Greece first, flooding villages, uprooting lives. But Daniel wasn't finished. It set its eyes on a more fragile target, Libya, Derna, a city perched between mountains and the Mediterranean. Once a jewel of eastern Libya, its lifeline was the Wadi Derna, a seasonal river fed by two aging dams, Derna Dam and Mansour Dam, built in the 1970s, neglected ever since.
We used to be proud of our dams, but maintenance, no. After the revolution, after the wars, everything fell apart.
Warnings had come, again and again. Papers were published. Hydrologists screamed into the void, but no alarms were ever truly sounded.
The rain didn't stop. It was like the sky opened. We thought it was just a storm. Then the earth shook.
At 2:50 a.m. on September 11th, the Derna Dam failed. Minutes later, the Mansour Dam followed. The force of 30 million cubic meters of water, equivalent to 12,000 Olympic swimming pools, charged through the narrow wadi like a torpedo.
My house floated away. I held on to my daughter. The water took my wife.
Whole neighborhoods vanished. Buildings crumbled like sandcastles. Thousands were asleep. Thousands never woke up. By dawn, Derna no longer existed as it once had. A crescent of destruction carved into the earth. 11,000 confirmed dead. 10,000 still unaccounted for. But this isn't just a story of death, it's a story of why. Why did two dams fail together? Why were people not evacuated? Why did the government not act? The answers lie in the shadows of negligence. Civil engineer. Both dams were cracked, unchecked for decades. In 2022, a report literally said, "These dams may collapse under extreme weather." It was ignored. Storm Daniel did not kill 11,000 people. Decades of infrastructure rot, ignored warnings, political instability, and lack of disaster readiness did. In the mud, survivors became heroes. Some dug graves with teaspoons. Others found strength they didn't know they had. But the trauma stayed. What can the world learn from Libya? 1. Early warning systems save lives. 2. Infrastructure needs maintenance, not just construction. 3. Climate change intensifies disasters. 4. Disaster preparedness must be localized, funded, and taught, climate expert. This isn't a Libya problem, it's a global one. We're building cities on sand and pretending floods are fiction. Derna may rebuild, but trust must be engineered brick by brick. The flood was not fate, it was a choice made through neglect, and it must never be made again. Don't forget to subscribe to Nature War for more expert analysis. The water came in silence. Let our voices rise louder, so that no city drowns unheard.